I think I got a joke for you.
Well, let me sit back.
Why you gotta sit back?
You never see that video when the guy said, she was like, so you're going to do a freestyle? He was like, yeah. Then he said, years ago, they tried to,
No,
years ago, they tried to, uh, this live, ain't it? He said, this live, ain't it?
Go ahead, Marshall.
Okay. Years ago, they tried to.
And she's like, yes, it is. Say, you want to read something from your book? He's like, yeah. She's like, all right, we'll be right back.
Why don't Minecraft dads trust creepers?
Why?
Because they're always blowing things out of proportion. Yeah, that's a good one.
That was funny.
It's not really funny to me because I don't play it that much, but I've only played it once. But I get it.
You want to play again?
One of these days.
Nah, you gotta see the thing about a creeper. They're just like so.
I kind of want to see it blow up though.
You ain't see it earlier?
No.
Like they'll just come out of nowhere, just walk up right up on you and then blow up. Like you could be minding your business, just blow it in daylight. Like you
Oh,
would think
really?
like you could just be minding your business and they just come in, just walk right up to you, and just blow up.
This is my thing with games. Like, I don't really care for unless it's like a lot of action, like uh, what is it
Call of
called?
Duty,
No, Harry Potter.
Legacy, Hogwarts.
Hogwarts Legacy has a lot of action, so I can play it. Like, and it's like a story, but it has a lot of action,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like yeah. But with like Minecraft, it's just I'm just kind of bored. I don't know. Maybe you gotta take me to a different world or something like that, and maybe I won't be bored. But like Call of Duty action, even though you're dying, maybe, you know, on what's the name? It's story, but you can like beat people up and run from the cops.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto, and then that's also why I like racing games because it's like I don't know. Maybe that sounds really bad, but I just like chaos. I like chaos when it's in a video game.
Have you played Batman? No, you haven't played
I've
Batman.
played Batman Legos,
Oh,
and
okay.
it's like it's
You
a little chaos in there.
you
You
gotta
gotta
play the.
fight, you gotta get through. So yeah, I like playing that.
I would love to see you play one of the Arkham games. Arkham games are fun.
Are they really hard?
They could be hard, but no, they're not hard. No, some of them are, but no, not the one, not Arkham Origins. Arkham Origins isn't hard to play. Arkham
Mm.
Knight, yeah, that's it. Matter of fact, no, Arkham Knight is not hard to play, because Arkham Knight, all you're really doing is you flying through the city. You can drive in the
What does
Batmobile.
Arkham mean?
Arkham is the city.
Oh,
It's like the crime city.
so what possessed you to wear these glasses today?
What possessed you to wear the scarf today?
This is a real question. Answer it.
My question is a real question. Don't disregard my question from
Okay,
your
answer my
question.
question first because I asked first.
Because I just last episode I wore thin frame glasses, and I kind of like the look. So it it's growing on me. So why are you wearing my scarf?
I wear scarves all the time.
You wear scarves all the time.
No one would
Your
ever know that
scarves.
this is your scarf because you don't wear it.
I do
I've
wear
worn
it.
those
First of all,
glasses.
I do wear it. Last time I wore it was for CultureCon. So what do you
That
talk
was a
about?
long
As a
time
matter of
ago.
fact, no, I wore it before. After that, I wore it for the Baltier anniversary show.
Okay, Wanye, whatever.
So stop playing with
But
me.
my thing is, you don't really wear glasses, so now all of a sudden you want to wear
I
glasses
wear
because of
glasses.
me.
What are you talking about?
But you wear the same glasses all the time, the yellow
Duh.
frame
Yeah,
glasses.
I need to get some new ones. I ain't been able to buy no new ones. Just wait, just wait. Give me another month, and I'm gonna get my glasses game, my scarf back, my game back up, my hats, my t-shirts. I gotta find a new vendor for my t-shirts because I've been wearing the same t-shirts for the past year, 2 years now.
Why
No,
you gotta
year.
find a new vendor? Just use the same vendor. It's not a good
They
vendor.
it's a good vendor, but they didn't went up on the t-shirts. They used to be $13, $15. Now they're 29, almost $30.
What about a pack?
They don't have packs.
Oh,
They're um they're a wholesale vendor.
hmm.
and there's no minimum, but still, it's like you gotta if you gotta buy at least 10 in order for the price to change.
Hmm. Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah.
That's a nice shirt.
Thank you. It's Playboy.
I know. I got it for you.
All right, we don't gotta talk about who got it, where it's from. Like it's
I just like that I got you the shirt. What's the problem?
thank you. I like your sweater. I really do. It's a nice sweater.
Thanks. It's one of my favorite sweaters,
It's
actually.
a nice accordion.
My favorite part about this sweater is the sleeves. Like,
Hmm.
you see how the sleeves are like
Yeah,
fit, like they're
giving
fit for my arms, and like they're not like too long, they're not too short. They're like shorter, but I'm a woman, so it's okay. Like they're just right for me.
Mhm.
But anyway, how have you been? How's your day? How's your week?
I've been good. My day was good. Nothing really crazy happened. Had to run a little quick errand for my mom. And then
Today.
yeah. And then I came back, took a nap, woke up, ate some snacks. No, yeah. Ate some food and did some editing. Nothing too wild, honestly. I picked up a new contact slash client. So he invited me out or invited us. He invited me out, but I wanted you to go. So I invited us out to a art gallery. It was a Women's History Month art gallery, and then it was an after vibe. Um, During the week was good. Kind of did switch some things up. Like I did a shoot, and then I did my regular job, and then did my other job. Then I also did another job. So it wasn't a too busy week, but it was like I was doing a lot of things, but not too much. Like I actually paced myself this week. Um,
Okay.
Like I actually had like I said, okay, I'm gonna work this day, not this day, work not this day, or work this day, work not this day. And then it kind of worked out. I still made the money that I needed to make. Um, but yeah, other than that, good week. This week I kind of got like a burst of a refresh. I feel inspired um to actually go out and start shooting more again, and making the time to shoot more again. Um, but yeah, other than that, just honestly, just kind of like reflecting because we're coming up on a year since we've moved
Yeah.
next week
Yeah.
and
This week.
this week, and as well as it's been a year since I've had my car, um, to date. So I'm like really, really proud about that.
To date?
To
Really?
date, yeah,
Okay.
actually, yeah. So I'm really proud about that. That I, knock on wood, still have my car and it lasted a year and lasted through the winter time. Um, but yeah, just getting a little happy or getting back to having, yeah, finding a little bit more happiness. How about yourself?
Good. One of my favorite accomplishments this week actually was that I lined you up.
Oh my God.
I lined up the back of your neck. It's nice. It's looks nice. It's even, straight, I did a good job. I don't know why you don't want to give me my props for real. But I lined you up in the back. Came out nice. I
Appreciate it.
see it every time I look at the back of your head. I'm like, yep, I did that. Because you be being hesitant. You're hesitant when you be lining yourself up because you're like, you don't want to do too much because you're going to go to the barber. Da, da, da. Okay, cool. Whatever. But I just felt like it could look a little better. So I did it.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. More to come soon.
You're not cutting my hair.
You never know.
You're not cutting.
Like, that's something I actually, what if it's something I do need to learn? like for our child or something.
You could do that for our child. I'll let
Like
you
I'm not
do.
about to learn how to cut a whole head, but I want to know learn how to line up. Yeah.
I'll show you. Our child will be your practice. You got
Why would
practice.
our child be our
You're
practice?
not touch.
You should be my
You're not
practice.
touching my hairline. You're not touching my sidebars, and you're not touching my C cups. I'll let you line up my beard next time.
Okay. What is a C cup? Oh, I know.
It's
This?
it's
Oh,
this
that.
on the temples.
That's a C cup.
Yeah, because it's a C.
I know, but it's a C down here too. So I
No,
thought that
no.
was it.
A lot of people. There's people that don't have beards. Everybody has
Right.
it. Yeah.
But yeah, I had a good week. This week felt kind of long for a little bit, and then I finally like got a little bit more rest on Friday, so it was like I was like, okay, I'm fine. Um, that event yesterday was fun. I
Mm-hmm.
liked it. We weren't able to get to the entire event because I had work and everything, but we got to like the last like hour or so,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cool. It was nice. It was nice meeting a couple new people. Really intriguing art because it was a small art gallery, and I feel like whenever I've been to smaller art galleries, I never see like really really intriguing pieces. Like when we went to the Philadelphia Art Museum, we saw some intriguing pieces,
Mm-hmm.
but we did as well there last night too, and I was like, wow, it was just interesting. Like it
Yeah.
was actually something I could sit and gaze upon. Like it wasn't just a painting, just a drawing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I could gaze upon quite a few of them. And then I really like the girl who was making like the flower bouquet. I don't even know what that's called, but it's like you put it in the styrofoam, you water the styrofoam. Or do you water the
I
styrofoam?
don't even know.
I think you do because you have to make it soft. I don't know. I kind of saw her doing it, and it was like a little flower bouquet. It was cute. And then after we went to the after vibe or whatever, it was nice beating you in speed and taboo. Um,
Okay.
I don't know why. I don't know. Like you got to get you to do better. Like we can't start going up against other couples and you be losing. Like we gotta start
First of all,
practicing.
I did good in Taboo. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you did.
I just don't play no. I don't play speed.
You don't play games.
Yeah, I don't. I play grown man
But it was still
games.
fun. Okay, what is a grown man game?
Poker. 21.
You don't even know how to play spades, which is just
That's.
so embarrassing. We'll get there. Anyway,
uh,
so what? What are you shaking your head for?
I
Because
don't
I'm right.
care. I don't care about playing spades. Like,
I don't think you know how crazy you sound.
I'll take my black card. I don't
No,
care.
I don't talk like that. I don't care about no black card, but it's just like, it's just one of them things, okay? It's just one of them things. You should at least try to learn.
I
Like,
actually
I
do
understand
want
if
to
you know how
try.
to play and maybe you don't like to play because it is kind of an aggressive game, but you just don't know how to play it. It's just like,
Well, I do want to learn how to play. I only learned one time. I need to play again. I need to be taught again.
okay, we'll get to it. But no, that was fun though. It was like cool mingling with people, like with some of the people from the art
Mhm.
show came in. And it was like that was a good location. Eli's restaurant is in a good it is in a really good location.
Very good
That's a
location.
great location.
Black owned.
I I I found out about him before you told me about him. I'm still waiting for the restaurant to open. Come on. Open the restaurant. We're waiting. Like I have you saved for a reason in my folder.
Yeah, he.
But yeah, that was nice. I really liked it. Got a lot of compliments on my outfit.
Yeah, you did. I'll be happy when you get
Um
compliments because you're seen. I like when you're seen.
I think that was like it, I guess. Like this week was a cool week. Uh yeah, I don't know. I feel I feel like there's things to come, but I don't feel stressed right now. Sometimes I'll be feeling like stressed or like I need to rush something. I
Hmm.
haven't been feeling like that this week.
That's good.
So I recently started watching Love and Hip Hop New York again. Well, not even again, because actually I was too young to really watch it when it came out. So I used to see like my mom when she used to watch like reality TV shows, and she was watching Love and Hip Hop, and I think that's all she used to watch. She might have watched and I think Real Housewives for a little bit. Um, and one of the biggest controversial relationships on there was, which I know because you don't, I'm telling you because you don't watch reality TV. But one of the most controversial relationships on Love and Hip Hop, because that's originally what it started being a- about, was relationships, intertwining into the hip hop world or
Careers.
whatever. But it was the woman's perspective. Like, I feel like over the years they stopped focusing so much on the woman's perspective and they started trying to do both. But it started off as primarily the woman's perspective, and those were like the main characters of the show. And one of the main characters early on in season one was Chrissy Lampkin. And I didn't realize, at least early on, like, it is what it is now. But I didn't realize early on how toxic, I mean, I guess I was a child, but because I was a child, but how toxic that relationship was. And you were watching a couple episodes with me, like you
Yeah.
saw. And like we already know, like, Mama June, she's kind of like out there, I guess, quote unquote psychotic or whatever. But like that relationship was just like a lot. Like, and my thing is, I feel like because she was one of the main characters, they did quite a few sugarcoating, which I think Love and Hip Hop is very famous for that. They do a lot of sugarcoating on that show. Like you really don't see every single thing, and they're pretty notorious for like making a scene.
Hmm.
Even though in the early days they didn't make as many scenes, but I feel like they cut out a lot. Or if it wasn't just cutting out a lot, they scaled back on filming as much because they weren't making as much money as they soon were later.
Hmm.
And they were a new show. But anyway, so it was just like really toxic. Like there was a part where like first of all, she proposed to him. Like I know everybody knows about that. Ooh, that's crazy to me. But she proposed to him, got on one knee and everything at, I don't know if it was a showcase. I forget what it was, but it was at like an event that was like their event. Um, and then Mama Jones didn't support it. Mama Jones was like running up on the cameras, fighting the cameras. At the end of the episode, then season two, that was season one. Season two opened up, and I guess they were still engaged. I'm not sure, but he lost his engagement ring. I kind of don't believe he lost it. I feel like it was like to control the narrative of like they're not getting married yet or something like that, like something happened. But even just
Now,
the
mind you, they're still not married.
yeah, they're not. Everybody knows that. But just even the whole idea or thought or process or storyline, whatever, of he lost his engagement ring is crazy. Cause it wasn't like no regular, like just little like this. It wasn't like if you turn this ring, it wasn't like this. Like this is how my dad's ring looks. Like it's just
Mhm.
like a gold band. No, he had cut diamonds on there, dancing diamonds all around it. I forget the shape of it. I think it was like flat at the top and then it was like round. Like, and you lost it, like even if that wasn't the truth, why would you even want to say that? But watching that show when you were watching it with me, um you were like, she doesn't know what she wants. And I was like, she doesn't. She does, at least at that time. She doesn't know what she wants for real.
Mhm.
Because there's no way that like you can sit here and be like, I want to be with this man. I have respect for this man, this and that. He's my family. You help take care of his child, blah, blah, blah. She lives there. She lives in the house, not like they live separately. And you're sitting up here calling his mom a psychotic to her face. To her face, cussing her out. I mean, I know it's both of them. They go back and forth screaming matches, but it's like I know they were together, I think for like 9 years at that point or something like that. They were yeah, for a while. Yeah, it was for a while. Don't quote me on the years, and I'm not looking it up. I think it was like 9 years. So it was a while.
So it
And
wasn't a new relationship.
no, no. She's like ride or die. Like she's been around for a very long time. And they're still together. Anyway, so
She got something wrong with
um
her for real.
I even though I know Mama Jones probably has not completely been in Jim Jones' life his entire life because of their struggles, things they've been through, da da da.
Mhm.
but you're still the new woman in the picture. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And you're just now getting serious with this man, even if it's you taking the step and not him, which is crazy. But you're still trying to establish yourself because even though I'm not really a big fan of Yandy either, especially over the years, I don't know, the way she came off was just kind of fugazi sometimes and like performative for the show too much, even though these people were her friends and they had loyalty. These are her brothers, her sisters, her family. She gave her this book that said how to be a better daughter-in-law or something like that.
Right.
And I don't think that was completely invalid to do. Like, I know it wasn't her place because, they obviously didn't live the same life. Um, but at the same time, she gave her a book that said how to be a better daughter-in-law, but her first reactive instinct to react to it, and they were supposed to be friends of a while, they've been knew each other, was she just got completely defensive, like completely defensive. And it's like, my thing is, I don't think she ever looks at herself and is like, okay, I can do better with this versus me just making sure somebody else is doing right by me. Like there was no accountability
Mm-hmm.
with her. But yeah, like I said, you said that you feel like she doesn't know what she wants
Well, in past tense,
when
she didn't know what she
or she
wanted.
didn't know what she wanted.
Technically, she still doesn't because
We
here
don't
we
know that.
here we talk about Chrissy here.
Yeah, you don't know that she doesn't know what she wants.
So we talking about because I just looked it up. So they've been together since 2004.
Okay, that show came out in 2011 or
So
10
they
or
was
something like that.
so about 6 to
All
7
those
years.
shows actually came out around the same time.
So 6 to 7 years they were together during that time, and now we're in 2026. So now we're talking about 22 years, just about they've been together. I'm sorry to say, Jim Jones, he the way that he be moving, from what I see, he moves like he's single.
Him and his friends, Fabulous too.
Yeah, yeah, all of them.
And
The only
Fabulous
one
is
that the
still
only
with the other girl too that was on the show, Emily.
the only one that I don't be I see recently that don't be acting like that is Cameron.
Cameron was in a relationship with, I forget her name. She's dark skinned, very, very beautiful woman. She was on Love and Hip Hop Miami. They were together for I think over 10 years and then he just broke it off with her.
Mm,
I forget her name. Oh, I forget her name. Juju.
okay.
Cameron was with a woman named Juju. Yeah, they dated for 9 years. Dated for 9 years and then he broke up with her. Like, I think she came on the show still with him. Yeah, on Love and Hip Hop Miami, and then they broke up.
Mm.
I think it was Miami. I don't think it was New York. But anyway,
It's to me, and you're right. Maybe she is where she wants to be, but to me, it's just I don't think somebody should really go through that kind of thing because her proposing that really is identicated to me. Like she was putting on that. Hey, this is what I want. Like I really do want this. I want us to be together. Since you're not going to do it,
yeah.
I'm going to put the initiative to do it.
So do you think it's okay for women to propose to men?
No,
Why?
because at the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. I feel like the man, it's like a two-way street. Like you gotta like your person more than your person likes you,
What, you mean a man?
man or woman. A woman, like
What you mean?
you gotta like whatever person you're in a relationship with. You gotta like them. They gotta like you more than you like them.
Mhm.
But you still like them. Like it's vice versa. Like you gotta like me more than, or I gotta like you more than you like me, and you gotta like me more than I like you.
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't agree. I think that because of the nature versus nurture law of women and men. Um, I feel like it's in a woman's like because love is natural. Love is a natural thing that can occur whenever you have a connection with anybody.
Mhm.
So a woman, she's gonna love you. I think I feel she's gonna love you before she likes you,
Yeah.
and then she builds up to liking you. But I feel like because she already loves you, it's a little bit easier for her to build up to liking you, just a little bit, because love and like is not the same thing.
And
But
it is vice versa for men. We like you or we like women before we love them.
really,
I think so. Cause what did I tell you when before we started our relationship? What did I tell you?
I don't know. What did you tell me?
I told you that I liked you.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't say I was in love with you. I said that I liked you.
Well, I'm not talking about in love. I'm just saying love.
Okay.
I'm just saying love.
So I
But
told you
I do feel like men have to like. Then that's what I'm saying. That's back to what I was saying. My reason. I feel like men, you guys have to like us more than we like you
yeah.
because we already know we can come around to liking you as long as you're doing what you're supposed to do to make our mind and our heart feel at ease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's like I don't know how to explain it. Like I just really feel like it's just they have to like you a little more. Like or you have to like y'all have to like us a little more.
Yeah. I think that and when it becomes and it may be something that we all do, not all of us, but what men do in the beginning, they it's like I feel like it's almost like a facade. Not all men, but it's like a facade. Like, yeah, this could be all yours
Who on whose part?
on on the woman's part. Like, this is you. This could be all yours. You need some money? I got it. You want to go out, go get some food? What you want? You want a
Are you
steak dinner?
saying this is manipulative? Because that's how you sound.
Honestly, it is. It's that love bomb thing. Like I seen somewhere where a guy was talking about how to see if a woman really likes you.
What he say?
So he said first 3 months you basically love bomb. For the first 90 days you love bomb and you talk to her on the phone every day. You be available at every waking moment, every chance that's available, you be available for her.
Hmm.
But in your way, not just like crazy, but you talk to her, you call her, y'all go out, you get her some flowers, show her some love. Then
Hmm.
after those 90 days, you start pulling back. You stop texting every day or every hour, however way you were. You just want to see if she gonna text you. And you stop calling, stop talking on the phone. Hey, I'm tired. I'm about to go to bed. Da 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 da. See if she noticed. Then it's just like you keep building, building, and building. And then she said, "Hey, like you've been acting weird lately. Like what's going on?" And then you repeat the cycle.
What is that for? And then you repeat the cycle. That's
You
crazy.
repeat the
That's
cycle.
crazy. And then okay, what is that for?
And
What
I'm
does
not
that
trying to
do?
call nobody out. I'm not trying to give.
Yes, we are. What is
I'm
I
not trying.
am?
I'm not. I'm
What is
just.
that for?
I don't know what it's for because I don't do that. I don't know what that's
How
for.
you gonna tell me the analogy and be like, I seen this and that? What do you interpret as a man what that's for?
Um, just to play the game and just to keep somebody
What game?
just to keep somebody on, just to keep somebody in your loop. And I feel like to tie back with love and hip hop, that's probably how Jim Jones be. Cause look what he did. Look what he did. She was insecure about something after he lost the ring,
Oh yeah, and he got what she call it? Like some type of something gift or gift. I don't know what she called some type of gift.
whatever it
Gift. He got
was.
these diamond earrings or whatever.
And
You
then
talking
he
about that?
had the rooftop drawn.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, he had made a song for her.
Yeah. I think that's crazy. I think that's psychotic.
It's
Like,
a
you know
cycle.
what's psychotic to me? It's not even just that. 'Cause I seen that in real life. You have all these series, and I'm talking about the man. You have all these series of events, like as if you're look at Clarence and Queen. They're like prime example right now. You have all these series of events to propose, to do something special, to even like bring your family together and maybe and like you have all these series of events to in built settings. You it's like honestly building a damn set to set up to ask somebody to marry you or just have like a huge gesture even like because it doesn't even have to just be it's like to ask somebody to marry you like because we don't know what conversations they have. It could even just to be like, I'm for sure I want to be, with you for the rest of our lives, da 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 da. And I
Mhm.
just want you to be a little bit patient with me because I have something in the works. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you have these big moments so where you can have reassurance and to you where you can reassure your woman, but then they don't. I've seen that so not in my relation, but I've seen that so many times from people who've told me or you see it if you follow, some people or people, you see it online, like you see, and then you saw it on Love and Hip Hop on
Mhm.
Chrissy and Jim Jones. They sat there and talked about, I mean, we didn't see the entire scene, but if they're primarily showing, I guess what's most important in that scene, they were talking about Yandy and she was talking about, oh, did she help you? Who helped you plan this? Who helped you do this? Da, 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 da. And he said, I did it myself. I got it from here. Da, 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 da. And then she was like, "No, I'm gonna look under here. It's gonna say Home Goods," and that's because I guess, she knows how Yandy plans and how a
Mhm.
woman would plan. Period. And that's where she went and got the stuff and she set it up. And he was like, "Yeah, no, Yandy helped me." Da, 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 da. And that was the most important conversation of what they showed on that part.
Mhm.
Why is that the most important conversation in an intimate setting like this? Like, I know what conflicts y'all have in this moment, like on the show. At the end of the day, the show is still called Love and Hip Hop, and y'all don't. It's not even. It seemed like y'all don't even having no types of chance to show the love that's supposed to be shown on the show. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this was peak time of like when reality TV really started. Like, because like I said, this is even around the time when Real Housewives of Atlanta started,
Mhm.
and this is when they really started showing the lives of African American people in media on reality TV because this was also I think a couple years after, I don't know the year that ANTM started as well. Like it was around this time. It was like
Mhm.
all around the same time. But that was just crazy to me. I've seen
Yeah,
that so many times, so many
that pissed
grand gesture moments, but then there's still no grand gesture of any type of reassurance or commitment.
yeah, that pissed me off when he did this grant that like it's maybe because maybe the conversations that they had outside of being on camera, maybe whatever it was, um, I don't know. It kind of made me upset, not upset, but it pissed me off because he did this gesture for you,
Mhm.
and your main focus is who helped
Who
him,
did this for
who
you?
did
Who
this
helped
for you.
you? Yeah.
And it's just like it doesn't matter. I did it for you. You can't appreciate that. Like, why are you worrying about something else that has nothing to do with
With
what's
tonight.
happening right
Mhm.
now?
Yeah.
Like, be in the moment. Now, that's something that I also realized. That's probably why she did what she did when she proposed because she's one of those strong women, and now she's stuck
One of
in
those strong women?
one of those strong women that is just like they're looking for a reason to release control, but the examples that are in front of her aren't showing improvement. Jim Jones is not showing improving. Like he's doing these gestures, but she knows there's BS behind it.
Mhm.
Instead of and you saying that she be maybe where she wants to be, I don't think she's where she wants to be because she can't trust him in doing something out of the kindness of his heart.
This is why I'm saying she's where she wants to be. I We know that they're still publicly in a relationship, right?
Mhm.
Publicly. I mean, we don't know what happened just behind closed doors, da da da, whatever. But the only reason why I'm saying she's where she wants to be is because of how she's showing what her life is on still on social media.
Mhm.
I'm not saying that that's where she's always wanted to be or how things ended up coming out, you know, is how she wanted it to end up, I'll say. But if she wasn't where she wanted to be, that she wouldn't be there. And I'm saying subconsciously. Like this is where you want to be. This is why you manifested this. You're here in this predicament, still in kind of almost the same position, maybe a little more money for a reason.
Mhm.
And I'm not really necessarily saying it's okay because I do feel like there a disservice was done to herself. I'm not saying from him, like, you're in control of your own narrative. You did a disservice to yourself either at the very beginning, maybe in the middle, maybe now, of only being able to I don't even want to say pursue her dreams because I don't really know even what she ever really wanted to do. Like I don't
Seems like she wants to be a housewife.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like she's not married. I don't know when common law ended. I don't know when that law stopped or that stopped being a thing, but where she is like if she's had the loyalty she's wanted or I'll say at least tolerated throughout the years, this is where she wants to be. And it's like if her one of her biggest things maybe in life cuz she is from New York, like New York is a rough place. It's a huge place, but it's a rough place and a whole lot can happen.
And
Um,
isn't she some kind of doesn't she have what kind of nationality is she?
I don't know.
She's
Just
not
black in my
she's
opinion.
not she's not she doesn't have
I
like
don't
she's not
know.
from it. Okay.
I have no
All right.
idea. No, like Jocelyn Hernandez or something?
Yeah, she's not like
No, she's a New
African or
Yorker.
anything.
She's a New
Okay.
Yorker. Um, but I was just saying maybe one of the biggest things for her in life that she's had to battle with because I've never heard anything about her siblings or like parents. Like I not that I've seen, like I feel like I'd have to go do a deep dive. But I'm just saying maybe one of the biggest things for her was loyalty and I'll say love. And that's the one person who maybe she's just always been able to receive it from.
Yeah.
So she's not gonna leave. Like what am I leaving for? What am I leaving for if this is what I've been wanting, this is what I've been yearning for, and I've been getting it consistently? Because I'll tell you one thing, when it was time to stick up for her for Chrissy, he did it.
Mhm.
It was never a question it was never a question of his loyalty to her. Not in public. I don't think I feel like it'd be in public if it was in private, to be honest. Because some things exude, but there was never a question of that. I've never seen that like in media. I haven't seen it on the show. Like she never had a question of love or loyalty, even when it came to her versus his mom. Like they may have, had an argument made up her and Mama Jones.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, he still was like, "Look, both of y'all need to figure this out." He's not saying you need to figure this out. You need to figure no, he's saying both of y'all need to figure this out because both of y'all are the number one women in my life that I love and y'all need to
Mhm.
figure it out. So, I'm not going to say she's not where she wants to be. I think it's just more so you I identify and you identify that there could be way more accomplished here as far as your happiness if you tried your best to go towards everything that you've ever wanted and letting other people show you that they can match your energy as well of everything that you've ever wanted and not just the loyalty, the love, because love is not everything.
Right. Also what I wanted to say is we have to think about also the kind of guy Jim Jones is. Like he's not your typical all-American went to high school, went to college, had, life handed to him on a silver platter.
Yeah,
He's from New York.
yeah. He's from the hood.
He's from the hood, DA hood. Um so the way he shows love is going to be different from a guy like me or uh whatever. Like, well, it's actually going to be two different things because he's from a different era than I am, also.
Mhm.
But like, what same era as him? So he was in the '90s, early 2000s, late '90s. So how I don't know. Will Smith with Show Love versus Jim Jones with Show Love is going to be two entirely different
That's your
things.
example. Ooh.
I don't know. Hey, listen. Um, let's be quite honest. Will Smith, he be looking like a
How
sucker.
Sterling K. Brown shows love to his wife, because I see them a lot.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
Or Kev on stage.
Okay, yeah,
How they show love towards their
yeah,
woman is
yeah.
not gonna be the same way
As Jim
that
Jones,
Jim Jones shows love to
right?
his, right?
Yes, and I wanted to say that there's two that so guys like that because I've seen guys like that grow up rough because I seen my mom
What?
um have somebody at a point love her in the best way that he could possibly love her,
Mhm.
and his idea of loving her because um she put him in a position of doing different things. So when she first met him, he didn't have a job, so helped him find a job. He got the job and he started providing. When
Mm.
I mean he started providing, he started providing. He was like you want gold earrings? Let's do it. You want brand new back then, what was the hype bag back then? Uh or hype clothes. You want some new
With some baby fat. You was
baby
about to say
fat
that?
jeans, apple
You
bottom
got it.
jeans. I want to apple bottom jeans, baby fat jackets, coats and all that.
Calvin Klein, Levi's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want that? All right, I got you. You want a new car, new truck? All right, I got you. Wanye, he want toys. As soon as I get paid, we taking him to the KB toy store. He gonna get all the toys he
Y'all
want.
can go to Toys R Us?
No, KB toys.
Okay, my bad. The heck?
I didn't like Toys R Us. Number one, Toys R Us was too big. Toys R Us was too expensive to me, and they didn't have the.
It's too expensive to you? You was counting it like
Matter of
that?
fact, no, it wasn't even too expensive. It was too big, and I couldn't
You felt
really.
overstimulated?
Yeah, I couldn't find what I wanted. Like you go to Walmart, go to Target, go to KB Toys. You know exactly where the things are. I knew how to get to the wrestling section, and I knew how to get to the RC car section. That's all I cared about. I didn't care about anything else. Toys R Us, you got the game section over here. You got the
I
little
didn't really go to
kitties.
Toys R Us. Like, I wasn't a toy type kid, actually. So
I
I didn't really
love
care that much.
toys. You
Like, if
even.
we got toys, we got them. But I wasn't like, oh, can we go get this new toy? I just wasn't. I never felt like we could ask, to be honest, because I don't know. I just never did. I never did. I would see stuff and I'm like, oh, I want that. But I was never the one to put that stuff even on my Christmas list.
Mhm.
Like,
Man, Toys R Us used to send a big book every year. I used to circle everything that I wanted in there. But we didn't go to Toys R Us. We go to KB Toys because that's where, and it was in the middle of the mall. And you go to the Echelon Mall and it says KB Toys. There's only one in existence right now. You go in
where's
there,
it at?
I don't know where it's at,
Oh, okay, go ahead.
but you go in there, you get all the toys. Babe, he used to buy me all the toys. When I tell you, I used to have Woody. I had Woody with what's the
You have
car?
Woody,
I had Woody.
but you didn't keep it. You
I
ain't take it
didn't.
crazy.
I didn't know that, and I had RC,
What's RC?
the car.
The car he drove with the
Yes, I had
wow,
it.
what a mess. And you
I
don't have it
never.
no more.
Babe, I used to have the
You
toys.
had Woody and Bullseye?
No, I just had Woody.
Oh.
Yeah, I just had Woody. I had Mr. Potato Head. Like I had, I didn't know the importance of toy collecting until now, and I'm very mad because I had the best toys. But regardless of that, he made sure he provided. He made sure he showed love. Regardless, cook dinner, whatever is needed, to take the pressure off of my mom. That's what he did, right? And it wasn't performative.
Mhm.
Like he really did. Like I could tell. I mean, of course, at a point, he decided that he didn't want to be with her anymore. He got with somebody else, but that's something else. But when he loved her, he loved her. And I could tell that he loved her because you don't just take care of, honestly, you don't take care of somebody else's kid.
Mhm.
Like you just don't do that. Like he made sure that I ate. He made sure I got to school. He made sure that whatever was needed for me, he was making sure that it was being there. But nah, it wasn't performative. There's dudes out here that's very performative when it comes to displaying love or trying to display this quote unquote affection to women.
So why are people performative in relationships then, knowing what they don't want, but not what they do want? That would never make sense. Like I feel like it's like obviously there are facades and people faking it, but like what is your point? Like what is your point of even wasting your own time? Like that is I don't get it.
I don't really know. I think it goes back to what I was talking about earlier, where it's just like seeing who's really gonna stick to you, like they stick by you or stand by you, like some like the that bullshit, like if I got a lot of money, if I didn't have no money tomorrow, would you still love me? Like 21 questions type, excuse my language, but 21 questions
Mm.
kind of thing. Like if I got locked up tomorrow, would you still love me? If I had to get 20 years, you gonna hold me down? Like that kind of stuff is just like maybe you should ask those questions before you actually do all this extra love bombing stuff and putting all
Or not
this.
even ask those questions, but like go through the motions of relationship before you start trying to
Yeah,
love bomb people and buy people all this stuff and name brand stuff and rings. Like for what?
because I think also another thing is like people think like, oh, money is people. I've always learned that money talks and BS walks,
Mm.
and that's a kind of like a kind of not a hood mentality, but that's just a mentality of people that understand money and understand the dollar. And
But money shouldn't have to be a huge factor. And we've even talked about this within our relationship. Money is not a huge factor in the determining of the relationship. That's
we're
toxic
but
too.
we're also talking about people that don't value money, or they value money too much. Like they think that money is everything. When
Mhm.
I mean money is everything, and it's their personality. Going back to when I talk about when people that wear glasses and they don't take them off because that's their personality. Sometimes people use tangible things, monetary things, in order to display their personality. Like that one guy that was gonna pop the balloon. I forget his name. I think his name is I forget
I
what it
don't
is.
watch that at all.
But it's this dude, he's like buff and he got a fake beard and he got tattoos.
I seen him.
And he was talking like,
I seen that, but you could
yeah,
always tell the setting of it. I just didn't see a
yeah,
clip.
like he made money his personality, and really he's not that great of a guy because he really just put the money. Yeah, we gonna go. I'm gonna get you 100 roses in the double R, and we gonna go get your feet done. We gonna get your your nails done. Go get your hair done. Buy you a new outfit. Then take you on my private jet and all this extra stuff. And it's just like, where is the personality? Where is the
Mhm,
actual
nowhere.
affection? There's nowhere. What are we doing here? Because you're a lame at the end of the day. And those kind of people is just like, yeah, money is nothing to me. I got it, but what's the vibe, folks? It's your boy Wanyeezy, and it's 2026. But here's the important message for 2026 and beyond. 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 What are you doing to make your brand be seen by your audience? No matter if you're an artist, no matter if you're a business or an actual brand, what are you doing to be seen? Are you telling a story that people could buy into? If not, that's where I come in. I specialize in storytelling as well as generating results and views, no matter if it's photo or video. We're going to sit and figure out what needs to be done and what needs to be executed in order to be seen by the most of your followers and more. W&R Productions is where it's at. Let's sit down and talk about how you feel about watching your mom struggle growing up because your dad wasn't around. Either he left or he's in jail or he's dead. Sorry to be mundane, but let's talk about that. Let's talk about why you feel like you have to be performative as a man in order to overcompensate for not being able to express yourself because you've never learned how to express yourself and you used to be in those classes that you were in
Special
you was in the
classes.
special classes not because you were special but you had behavioral problems and they didn't know how to they just looked at you just didn't know how to like let's take the money away and who are you? Take the chains away, take the designer away, take all that away. And who are you?
They don't know. Nobody.
Same
Probably a
thing with
crackhead.
same thing with women. Take away the makeup, take away the hair, take away the nails, take away everything that is on the forefront visually. And who are you?
Well, I know who I am,
I know who I
but
am also. But like that's the
I
thing.
know what you mean. Like
Like
the
this is
materialistic things are too. There's too much of a close lens on the materialistic things that make up what people can bring to the table in a relationship. And I've never been the one to fall for that. And it's just weird. Like, and there's a lot of people I know that like we grew up in the same type spaces, if emphasis on type, because not everybody's household is the same, but type spaces where we've had equal opportunity. I'll
Mhm.
say that because we're in the same areas and you're not taking heed of the opportunity that you have. That's right in front of you, but you're like, "Oh, I got to make the money." Make the money to do what? Make the money to do what? To look a certain type of way
Mhm.
and that's it? Like what's after that? You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like you don't got nobody around you. You don't got nobody around you.
Like who are you doing it for real?
I don't know. I have no
Like
idea.
it's just like a two dudes in the club, right? They going section for section, band for band. They got their bros in the section. They popping it. They popping bottles. They got the bottle girls coming, and they going back and forth with each other. They not going back and forth. They not trying to get no women in the section. They got their bros in the section, right?
Gay. Uh-huh.
They got their bros in the section. Excuse my language, but I'm never the one to go for dick measuring competition. That's what that is, dick measuring competition. You got these you got women in the club and you doing all this performative stuff for the next dude instead of actually, you know what?
No, I'll tell you a dick measuring competition. A dick measuring competition is when you're out, you're doing your job, you, Wanye, WNR Productions, doing your job, and you are taking photos at an
Mhm,
event, whatever, and you were hired by the event people, or even you just came, voluntarily with your camera because you have an eye, and if you see something you want to capture,
yeah,
you want to capture moments, tell
mhm,
stories, and you take a picture of somebody because they asked for a picture, and then they say, "Oh no, my guy, he do his turnaround time in 24 hours. Oh, his turn. Oh, I don't do the black and white. Okay, I'm not here for you though. I didn't ask to be compared to whatever you got going on. You're
mhm,
comparing yourself to me.
yeah,
Who the hell are you? I don't give a damn, actually, but you give a damn about
yeah,
me. Like that's that. I'll define that as that because it's like, why does that even matter?
yeah. Because see,
Like you think if you come in real sparkly, real shiny, that
you're
you
supposed to
s-
be seen on
you
camera.
supposed to be seen. This is
No,
about you. This ain't even about you,
it's not
nigga. We don't
about you.
even know you.
And first of
Like,
all, if your
please.
camera guy is so good, why he not standing next to you taking your
Right.
pictures?
If you got such a camera guy, this and that, why he not hired for the night? Why the retainer not right now? Where is
Why
he
am
at?
I here? Why am I here?
No, why am I here in front of you?
Yeah,
I could be getting back to somebody else for the event that I was told to come to.
like make that make
Anyway,
sense. Make that make sense, buddy. I don't
anyway,
be for those kind of theatrics because again, those
anyway.
are just that's performative. I'm
Hmm.
here because I actually have a passion about something and I ask you what is your passion and you start running off 500 things. Okay, this conversation is over. Like pick a niche. You got
I
a
don't gotta pick a niche, but it's like
you have a clothing brand, you got a car
you
rental
can be
business.
passionate. Wait, I'm sorry. You can be passionate, and I feel like I've been kind of learning this. You being passionate about your art is not necessarily you being passionate about the materialism of the art. To
Mhm.
me, that's not necessarily passion. That's like it's like a high favor. It's like you really love doing something, but it's like why?
Yeah.
That's the passion. Like why? Why do you love doing this? Where does this passion come from? Where does it stem from? What is the lore? You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Cause I just that because you popping it to me. I'm a guy. You're a guy. You popping it to me. Meanwhile, we have so many different women in here. Why are you not trying to pop it to them? I don't care. I don't care if you have a photographer. I don't care if you have a videographer. I don't care if you got a lot of money. I don't care about none of that. If you want to impress other people, I'm not the one to impress. Because when I send that invoice and it's over $1,000 and you talk about something, bro, you think you can bring
Forget
it
a
down a
thousand.
little
It's
bit?
over like $600.
Oh,
That's a
over five,
lot.
over
I
five.
don't know.
Nah, bro.
What are you
What is that?
talking
What
about?
comes with that? Is this a damn menu? Is this a food menu? No.
Even if don't ask me what comes with something, you already seen my work. That's why you chose me. You just thought it was gonna be less for whatever reason. Maybe because the value you see in yourself. I don't know. But
Uh,
that's not what this
uh,
is.
Meanwhile, you in a space that I already have been in. You in my space. That's the thing that be getting me. People be trying to measure penises and all that, and I don't have time for all that. In spaces that is in my space that I've already been in, that I've already created. Because at the end of the day, and I'm about to turn this around, every individual is only a version of you.
Mhm.
Kendrick Lamar, he said that in that song Reincarnated. You played it twice. He was like, "You heard that song?"
I didn't say that. I said that's not about you. Yeah,
Okay, you
because
said
that
that. You
song is
said it.
about you. That song is,
Every individual is a
and maybe not every single
hold
part.
on.
I'm sorry, maybe not every single part, but you'll get to every part soon. But go ahead.
Every individual is only a version of you.
Ooh, that was my back,
All right.
my shoulder, and my knee.
But I ain't want to complain.
Got arthritis in my leg. Threw my back out at bingo, because you know when I win, I do my little dance. Blood pressure's up, and I think I done caught the gout. But as you know, I ain't one to complain.
Do my hip out and bingo. You know, I like to do my little dance. But you know me.
I ain't
You
want to
wanna
complain.
Okay.
But no, most of the time they're in my space. Anytime I go out into something, go out into events or anything, I know when it's my space, and I know that I can control my narrative in the room. Last night, I can control my narrative in the room because it was a space that I've already been in. Like I've created in this space. I've made connections in this space. Who are you? Literally, who are
You
you?
say it like
You're in my space.
Marlo.
Even though I've been invited to this space and they don't know that I already have been in this space,
Mhm,
this is my space. These are one of my spaces that I've been in.
mhm.
I know the owner. You don't know me. You really don't know me. That's the funny thing that they be popping it and they be thinking that they in their state like they're controlling the space. Sir, I know the owner. I don't care. Like there's levels to it. Like there's literal levels to it. But what I was gonna say also because they got the homies and they look at that as like yeah, I'm that guy. Like I got the section, got the bottles, I'm making it happen. And then at the end of the night, where are those guys at? Where are the homies at? When it's all done, all the party, all the bottles been popped, You trying to call somebody, trying to see yo, what you trying to pull up on you, da, 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 da. And she said, no, 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 I'm going to bed. I got work in the morning. Now you bored. Now you're like, I gotta go to bed. Now you by yourself. The homies ain't there when you're by yourself. They not gonna be there. You may chill with the homie, you may vent to the homie, but the homie's not there when you're alone. When you really feel alone. What's gonna happen?
So what's your point?
My point is like,
So who's there? Who's supposed to be there? Like, what you mean?
well, of course you gotta be there for yourself, but like again, when you're performative and you really don't focus on the actual substance of people, you miss out on opportunities to have people be there for you because you're so focused on the performative stuff.
Yeah.
So to turn back around at the end of the day, Jim Jones, he maybe sometimes he does do performative stuff for Chrissy, but she's still gonna be there. If he's sick, she gonna be there because
Mm.
there's folks out here, they super performative and they doing all the things for the homies, all the things for the shorties, Jones, whatever. But when they sick or down or whatever, ain't nobody there for them.
Hmm.
Ain't nobody there for them. And they that's when they be like, oh, don't nobody care about me. But really, you've made a you put yourself in a position to where for people not to care
For people
about you
not to care about you.
because
Exactly.
you've built yourself up like, yeah, I got it, it's cool, I got y'all. Don't
Mm-hmm.
worry about it. I'm gonna be good. I'm cool. I got
Mm-hmm.
y'all.
I think that's a sticky situation when people put maybe not sticky. I'll figure out the adjective in a second, but people literally put themselves in positions not to be cared for.
Hmm.
It's always I don't know if I want to say interesting, but it's just like I don't know, I can't think of the word, but it's complicated because I feel like everybody wants to be cared for. Everybody wants to be cared for,
Hmm.
whether they can say they don't. Yes, you do. Everybody wants to be cared for. Everybody wants to have, even if it's just that one person they can go to and be like, I need you right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't want to be cared for, maybe you just don't want to be here. I know that's kind of, what do you say, mundane?
Hmm.
But that's what it is. So it's like, I don't understand how people can say over and over and over again, how they don't want somebody to care for them, how they don't want somebody to be, or they don't want this, they don't want that, they don't want you to do this, they don't want you to do that. So what do you want? Like, what do you want? Like, what do you want somebody to do for you? What do you want to do for yourself? What would you want somebody to do for you that you would do for yourself? Because 9 times out of 10, people who are like that probably don't even know what they would do for themselves if they got into a predicament and they get scared. They get back into a corner because they're like, oh, I don't know what to do.
Right.
I'm in a sticky situation. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to get myself out of this situation. And they do something to harm themselves, or the situation just never goes away.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know what they want to do. They're just so stuck on like, oh, I don't want to be this, and I don't want to be in this anymore. I don't want to be in this anymore. So where do you want to be? How are you going to get out of this situation? How are you going to get into a stable place of being in a relationship where somebody cares about you, even if it's just a friendship, where somebody cares about you, somebody can do for you so that you can continue to survive in a healthy way of emotion and healthy mentality.
Right. I
And
think
I'm not saying I'm against people who are like this, but it's like eventually you have to like take heed of your life and be like, well, this is how I want it to be. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, when is enough enough? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how long are you going to be like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship right now. I'm just doing this. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
chilling.
I'm chilling. I'm chilling right now. How are you? You know what kind are you trying to be in a relationship?
No,
And it's
I'm
just
chilling right
like
now.
sometimes people don't say no. Sometimes some people. I'll tell you this from my experience, and it still sounds like it's kind of the same because I hear stories. Oh, they be like, oh, the guy would be like, oh, I'm chilling. The girl would be like, oh, I don't mind being in a relationship, but I'm not in a rush to be in a relationship. What do you want?
We
Like,
are
what do you want?
at the end of the day, we are running out of time here.
I wouldn't say we're running out of time, but you surely are wasting time. You surely are wasting time. You're wasting time because you're not figuring out what you want to do. And then later, you're like,
I should have did this. I should have did
yeah,
that.
having regrets.
Shoulda, coulda,
Coulda,
woulda.
shoulda, coulda, woulda.
It's like, do
And
you
it's
want to?
just,
Because at the for to me, it's like you have to ask yourself this. Like for me, I think I don't know when it hit me, and I just like, do I want to be a husband? Do I want to be a father? Do I want to be a grandfather? Do I want to be? Where do I want to leave a legacy?
mhm.
And for women, it'll be, do I want to be a mother? Do I want to be a grandmother? Do I want to be a wife? Or do I want to be, and then go back to men, do I want to be a baby father? Do I want to be,
Do y'all actually ask yourself that?
no, we don't. We don't
So then
ask
what you talking
ourselves that.
about?
I'm saying that's what what I meant to say is that's what it should be. That's something
Oh,
that was in my mind. Like it was subconscious. It wasn't like at the forefront. It was just like I had to ask myself, do I really want to be, do
because
I
I'm sorry. I'm gonna say this about the baby father, baby mom thing. I don't think anybody ever asks themselves, do I want to be a baby father? Do I want to be a baby mom? But they say, I want a baby with no other intention or context behind it.
right.
And then they manifest most likely being a baby
Just a
mama,
baby.
being a
Yeah.
baby father, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
And then it's like that's all it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's just like, oh, I want to be loved. But you don't really have no type of intention of how you want to be loved. So you're gonna come, you might be loved by the child that's be coming
Yeah.
out of your baby mother. That's who you're gonna be loved by.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's really all about being intentional and not performative on what you want. Because I don't want,
I don't think that's necessarily performative though. I think that's just people not trying to have the intention of what they actually want.
right.
Like
Okay.
you're not
Yeah.
putting intention behind what you want. You're putting intention behind what you don't want. Or you're just expecting things to come to you without putting any work in. And
Yeah.
that to me is one of the most pathetic things. I don't like that. Like you're not about to get what you want and you're not putting no work in. That doesn't work anywhere at all.
I'm gonna
Like
tell you what
you'll be removed.
that's just like what I told you before.
What?
Here's my plate, universe.
Oh,
It's just like that.
yeah, it is.
Like expecting what's the song? Is it by Sly Stone in the family? Nothing from nothing leaves nothing. Or what my pop used to say. Oh my gosh, pop.
What did he used to
He
say?
used to tell my mom, naught from naught, leave naught.
Was that his accent?
Yes.
Mm.
You come with nothing to get nothing. Guess what you're gonna get and what you're gonna leave with. You're gonna leave with
I don't know
nothing.
that why it just reminded me. I'm from around the way. I'm gonna leave here with something.
I'm leaving with something. When you don't have the intentions to have something, grow
Mm-hmm.
something, you go into a relationship with nothing, no idea of growing a relationship. I'm just gonna show what I got. I'm just
Some
going
people don't even go into a relationship with that. They go into a conversation.
conversation.
And it's like you got nothing out of the conversation because you had no intention.
What did my mom used to say, or what the older people used to say back in the day, or our
Mm-hmm.
parents' generation? They used to say, "All he got to offer is hard dick and bubble gum."
Who said that? I've never heard that
You
before.
never heard that before? I
My
heard
parents
that.
aren't from the South, so I probably
That's
will
not from the
prefer.
South.
Oh,
All he got to offer is hard dick and bubble gum. I've heard that. I don't know if it was in a movie or I heard
that
that.
sounds crazy.
It is crazy because I don't know the bubble gum part.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what that means.
Hard dick and a lollipop.
You're so funny.
Oh, let me calm down. Okay, I'm sorry.
Relax,
Okay,
relax, relax.
okay. If you know, you know.
But nah, like
Okay.
it's just all you have. You don't have nothing to offer. You don't have no intentions to offer anything but like monetary things. Like it's just confusing because I see girls, they be posting about their men, my man this, my man that,
Okay.
my man
Posting
this,
what?
just posting about my man. Oh, my
I post
man
about my man.
is different.
How is it
It's
different? You're being
different. Is
biased.
I'm
Cause
not
you,
being no,
I
because
post about my man.
I see when guys are really doing
Yeah,
the
you do.
groundwork
Yeah,
for
you
their
do.
women.
You're right. Cause I see it too.
I'm talking about the girls that be having new men probably every year or something.
This was odd to me when I see or not even odd. It's like, oh wow, this is. I see a couple online and I see them in real life. There's been a couple people. I'm like, ooh, are you okay? What is this? And I'm not necessarily judging your relationship, but it's just so uncomfortable. It's like, why is the translation from here? Well, I mean, we already talked about social media, not a real place, but
Hmm.
still, like, that's scary. Like, the translation of how it looks on here versus right in front of me is like, what the hell is this? And are
Why are you
you
sitting over
okay?
here and watching, man, over at the bar talking to those two women?
No, why is your woman over a couple feet over talking to them two men?
Hello.
Anyway,
It's just like maybe they're swingers. We don't know.
I don't think so, but okay. I don't think so, but
We don't
if
know.
you want to say
We
so,
don't know we don't know what people be doing.
we
We're
don't.
we
That's
don't know.
true.
We really don't know.
But listen, when you a vibe is a vibe is a vibe, okay? And I'm biased about my passions, but I don't care about no, like I don't care to be biased about how I see something about somebody else. If I see it how I see it and it's the vibe I'm getting based off of my experience of what I've been through, that's to me, I'm sorry, that's what it is. And usually that's what it turns out to be.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get what you're saying,
I
but
know
most
you
of the time it's
for
like
you usually peep the
I
things.
peep a lot of stuff and I'm
Yeah.
like, what? The hell? Like, I mean, I say what the hell to you. I don't say it to them or, I'm
Yeah.
not sitting here talking about like,
And I'm not judging.
but I'm not judging either.
Because it's
But
like we have our own issues going on. Or not issues, but
I'm
we
not gonna
have
say
our
I'm okay, sorry. I'm not judging, but just to be clear, I'm concerned. Cause it's
yeah.
not like it's strangers. I'm concerned. I'm like,
Like, are y'all
okay,
good?
okay. If not, let me know.
Like
Like
we
something.
like are y'all good?
I'm here.
Like are y'all together or y'all just here because like you trying to keep up a facade?
And then also, I feel like it comes out in the awkwardness of the way me and you communicate as a couple to other people.
Mm-hmm.
Cuz it's like, can we have this type of vibe, this type of conversation in that type of vibe as a couple to another couple, or is this like individual? Like, what is safe? Like,
Right.
what can I
Cause
say?
y'all
I
not
feel like
even
I
on the
can't
same
say
y'all
anything.
not even on the same page.
I've been at a shoot. This is a while ago. But I've been at a shoot where
I was there.
yes, where the woman was there. I'm not gonna say exactly the roles of the woman and the man, but it was a couple and they were working on the shoot with us. And it was a couple, and it's like, it was like chitter chatter before they got there. It's like, oh yeah, they're still together. She's coming, he's coming to them. And we're like, okay. And they get there and it's like the weirdest vibe ever. Wait, I have a question. So do you think, even though we didn't see that much of them, but do you, because there's been like analogies and like analogies. Do you think Desmond and Chrissy's relationship was performative?
Desmond.
The t- the light skinned girl, they caught the dude. He was in the club kissing the girl. They getting a divorce. They have 2 or 3 boys. They light skinned.
I have to see them.
You have seen them. He cooks. He doesn't really cook for their main content, but they're broken up now. She's light skinned.
Oh, them. I didn't know they were divorcing.
I told you
You
that.
told me, but I remember this.
But you've seen their
Yeah,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah. Christy, I said Chrissy.
Yeah.
Christy and Desmond, yeah.
And what was the question again?
Do you think that their relationship was performative just because you've only seen so much because you don't really pay attention to all that? But do you think their relationship was performative when it came to like uh the way they showed how they, I guess, loved each other and like I guess liked each other because they were so like I guess playful around one another, even though to me she was the only one being playful, and I feel like, well, actually, no, that's still performative because she was the only one being like playful and like goofy and all that. And in front of the camera, at least, he would like react. And I feel like his reaction would be so like he's trying his best for a reaction, like a good like laugh reaction or something like that. But it
I should
wouldn't,
try to be surprised, and she'd be like,
not
surprise, and he'd be
surprised,
like,
but just like,
oh, you got
no,
me.
not surprised, but just as if he's enjoying the moment. But I don't, it to me, it just seemed like he was never really enjoying the moment of what was going
I
on.
mean, of course it's performative, especially if you go viral for a video that y'all was in the club and then y'all see, oh wow, wait a minute, we
What
could
you mean in the club?
that video that they went viral for.
What they go viral for?
Wasn't they in the club dancing together or something?
That's not them. That's Tyler Play and
Oh, I don't know these
what?
folks. I don't know Desmond and Christie. I don't know these folks.
Why are you spastic? Okay.
I don't know them niggas.
But you okay.
What does Bitch Staple say? I don't know them niggas.
Okay, but
I thought I knew. I thought I knew them. I don't know them folks.
no, wait, are you I feel like I just want to show you just to make
I'm
sure.
looking at them. I thought that was them.
Let me see.
It's the light skinned couple. Ooh, what the hell? Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on. I'm about to search up the video that I saw. It was a long minute ago.
I think you're talking about I said Ty LaPlee. I don't even know how to say his name. And Miracle Watts. That's who you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if they're
Man, I don't know these folks.
what folks. Oh, you just talking about anybody?
No, I don't know. I don't know Desmond. I don't know Desmond and Christie. I don't know them people.
Oh my god, did they take it down? They probably did because they had a baby.
But But regardless of that, we're gonna just keep on
Go
going.
ahead. I'm listening.
Yeah, I don't. I'm sorry to them folks. I don't know them folks, but I feel like anytime people are up on YouTube and on those platforms trying to be overly performative, because there are so many couples that are like that. Even Clarence and what's her name? Clarence and Queen Naja are still performative.
See, Clarence and Queen.
Chris and Queen.
I mean, it is performative, but my
Alma
thing
and
about
Chrissy.
the performance of not even Clarence, because whatever, he's just corny. He's a cornball to me. But my like with Queen, it's like you already did this. You already
Exactly.
did this, and I used to watch them. They were one of the people I used to watch because I used to watch like YouTube and watch what they have the vlogs and stuff. I used to watch it. So I watched Queen and Clarence and like their whole little crew with Neek and King and them 2 brothers, Jay and Trey, and Ariana, I think Ari. Um, and then her mom was like their manager. It was really kind of weird, but it was
And I
like
finally saw
drama.
her sister too. I finally seen her. She be on TikTok. She be doing
Yeah.
rants. I just seen her
She's the one
earlier.
who said what we had said.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever inserted it. Just remembered.
What did I say? What did we say?
when she was like, "Hey girl," or "Hey, don't hey girl me."
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
But anyway, uh I don't even understand with Queen because you already did this. You did this with Chris. You already did this. You had a whole drama with it with Katie from My Wife and Kids and the cheating and like you already did this whole not even it's not the same story, but you already did this to where you had to be performative about your relationship online because back in those days, even though they still do it from time to time, I just don't watch YouTube all the time anymore. It was very trending to be like performative as a couple. That was
I was
that
about to
was
say.
very trending.
I was about to say. So back when she was with Chris, she was with a performative kind of dude. He was performative, and he still is performative.
I don't know if he was performative the entire time because I literally watched them back from before they moved from Detroit.
Mhm.
They were in Detroit in like some small apartment, I believe. I don't remember if I think they started YouTube after they had their baby,
CJ.
CJ, and it's just crazy. Is Clarence son's name CJ too? What's his name? Is it something else? No, it's
Right.
Legend. His name's Legend.
Yeah.
Because his name starts with a C. But anyway, he was performative later when they started making the money that they were making and they moved to Houston and they were just doing really good. I don't know if he necessarily started out that way, but at the same time, I don't really believe that people can truly I'm gonna wrap it up. I don't truly believe that people can really change. I feel like it's just like as you go along, like I said this before, you get scared and the real you come and either you hide or the real you comes out.
Mhm.
And I feel like with Chris Sales, he got scared as far as like maybe having stability of having a girlfriend or being taken care of the rest of his life. Because I don't necessarily know his background, but I
They were
didn't
married.
hear. Yeah, I know. But
Oh,
I'm
oh.
saying when he got with her.
Okay,
Because when
gotcha.
he got with her, one of the foundations of their relationship was God and Christianity.
Really?
So, yes. So them getting together, and I think she got pregnant before they got married. I think, but I'm not positive. Um, they started to like really have a relationship and they had like started YouTube, all that. I guess they started to get popular, blah, 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 blah. But I wouldn't be surprised if before they really truly started their relationship, that he was trying to make sure he had stability on his part
Mhm.
and he decided to start because she's still heavy in her religion from what I've seen, her faith. I'll say her faith.
Mhm.
Um from what I've seen with him, it's not like that anymore.
Yeah,
It's
that's
not like that
nah,
anymore. And
this
I think
nigga
he
does
only
porn
really
now.
did that because he saw with her that she was very heavy in her faith and everything like that. And he was like, okay, I gotta do this if I want to have a wife.
Yeah.
And then they got pregnant. I think they did get pregnant before they got married, got pregnant, got engaged, got married, and then, they
It
started their
blew up a
life.
little bit
And then
more,
it
yeah.
started to become, I think, worse because I remember I watched that whole vlog when she was sitting in her car and she told basically YouTube that he was cheating and they were getting divorced. It might not even be up there anymore. It was long. And I watched that whole thing. And I was like, maybe she's just finally done with the performances because that's what it was. They started performing heavy, like all of them, even Carmen and Corey, all them people.
Yeah.
Because they all came from like struggle. They came
Yeah.
from struggle. Ari and her mom was the manager of them. Ari has like 9 brothers and sisters. Like they came from, I mean, her parents, I believe, still together, I think. Like at that time, they were a
Mhm.
family, but they a lot of them were coming from struggle. Neek, she was adopted, something like that. It's just like multiple stories. And, I'm just saying because of your background, or maybe because of your background, things do become performative, just like how you were saying people who are from the hood are coming from a certain struggle. You're yearning for a certain type of care.
Mhm.
Have you ever felt like you were playing a role in a relationship instead of fully being yourself?
Well, I've only been in two relationships. Um,
Any
any
relationship.
relationship. Have I ever felt like I was playing a role than being myself in a relationship? I feel like I play a role more than myself in relationships with my parents
What do you mean more than yourself?
because I'm Wanye.
Mm-hmm.
You know me as Wanye, your boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
You know me as Wanye. You see me as Wanye, the business person, the business guy, etc., Mr. Robinson, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So you see me for who I am and what
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing
Because you've shown me.
because I've shown you. My parents, I feel like my parents see me as the role of their son,
And that's it.
and that's it.
Do you
Now,
think they're ever going to change?
I feel like as time goes on and I realize that they have to heal some things in their lives,
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe so. More so with my mom. I don't know about my dad. I feel like my dad is less open minded on things, and he's kind of like, this is what I see, and this is what it is. Like today, I told my mom that I was like, I want to commend you for, because I told her I was like, I've been reflecting for the past few weeks because I'm about to come up on a year of being on my own, and I really want to commend you for actually being able to do what you did because when you were 26, you had a 4-year old. Like I said before, you had a
Mm-hmm.
4-year old doing crazy stuff, jumping
Mm-hmm.
on stuff, thinking he was Spider-Man, all this extra stuff. You were 26, had your own place, had your own car. She was like, yeah, like I had two jobs. My mom or dad wasn't going to help me. Like they weren't going to help me. And it's not that they couldn't help me. They basically were making it. From my interpretation, they were making it so that she can figure this stuff out on her own. Because if she really desperately needed something, I'm pretty sure Papa or my mom, one of them would have said, "Hey, we need to help her,"
Mm-hmm.
and it would have got done. Um, and at the end of the conversation, she said, "Thank you for saying that." But yeah, I think it's really with my parents that that they still see I play a role more than myself because I'm their son. Do you think the person you were a few years ago, let's say 4 plus years,
Over 4 years ago.
over 4 years ago, before we met, would have chosen me today?
That's kind of a hard question because the person you are today wouldn't be without me, you know?
Hmm.
Just like the person I am today wouldn't be without you. So I think so, though, only because I think I would choose you at any lifetime, in any lifetime.
Really?
Yeah, I do. Mm. Oh, no, for real, yes.
But no, I asked you one time. I said, if you would have met
No,
me,
you asked me if I would have met you back then. You're asking me if the person I was 4 years ago would choose you now, like how you are now.
oh, okay.
Yes, I would. Because I do think I would choose you in any lifetime. Even though, yes, the question before was, would I have chosen you years ago in the state that we were both in at the time?
Mhm.
I only said no because of me, not because of you.
Why? Because of you.
Because of just my mentality at the time. And there was a good 1.5 to 2 years where I truly didn't really know what to do. And I wasn't bumming it, but I was just doing anything. And yeah, I guess I was bumming it mentally, but I was just kind of doing anything to do what I to get to where I needed to go, whatever. But I think I would choose you. Yes, I would. I How you are today though, I think I would be a little overwhelmed just because back then I'm not who I am now.
Hmm.
And I didn't really know what I wanted still. Like I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't know how I was gonna get there. But I think I probably would have chose you maybe for guidance, as well as you're still a very kind, generous human being, and I really do appreciate that. Like I hope that never changes. I hope that never changes. Like I am realistic with myself sometimes and I'm like, as me and you grow and you go through growths and you're just going through life and you're evolving, you go through experiences. There are certain things about me that I hope will never change, and there's certain things about you I hope will never change. And for you, I just hope that you continue to be kind, a very kind and generous, helpful person.
Yeah.
That's why I always push for you to look at the glass half full sometimes when you're not. Because I'm like, it will never serve you, but it always serves you whenever you're your kind, generous self, because that's how I met you.
Yeah.
You're very kind. And like I said, people underestimate that. People underestimate kindness in somebody. Listen, you gotta have somebody who's nice. Like, not just nice. Nice is like so plain and so like the surface, but somebody who's kind. Somebody who's kind and wants to be. Like,
Yeah.
it's people who don't want to be, or people who see their miserableness from their trauma and they choose to stick with it
Mm-hmm.
instead of being kind. And I know it's hard. I've been through trauma too, but I choose to be kind and considerate. I'm not always kind first. I'm considerate first before anything, so it's not always going to be like the most polite statement. If you ask me a question, I tell you and I tell you the answer, but I will always be considerate, and I hope I don't never lose that. But I hope you never lose your kindness, because I think that's what will make me choose you every time, because you could just be mean, but you're not mean.
Yeah, that is true. I just know that my mom showed me life. She's taken me down life. She showed me her life. She showed me how life could be and where where you could be if you just have one bad day or
Mhm.
you allow what cards you were dealt if they weren't a good hand where you could end up.
Mhm.
And you just gotta give I really am learning how to understand before like I didn't have these ideas because I just look at people as who they are. But now I see people for who they are and I still have to give them grace because you don't know what people are going through on a day to day basis. Like
Mhm.
you really don't. You don't know what people are really going through. You don't know what's in their mental.
You don't know why somebody's reacting the way they're
Yeah.
reacting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I do my best to be kind, but also I can't allow I just know that I can't allow my kindness for weakness or let people think that my kindness is a weakness. Um so I'm learning how to decipher the two to allow people to know that hey, yeah, I'm kind, but don't try me. Don't think that I'm a dummy or not even a dummy, but don't think that I'm just going to let
Well,
you
I don't think people roll over you for it, because you are stern still within
yeah,
what you have to offer and uh what you can and cannot do in your space.
yeah,
So it's not, I don't think that's mistaken. You're not no pushover.
yeah.
If you was a pushover, I wouldn't like you.
No.
I wouldn't. I'm sorry. I would just be like, oh God. Like I shouldn't have to work to whip you into shape to not be a pushover. I don't have the capacity for that.
Mhm.
I cannot. I choose not to. Like I could, but I don't want to. Like please.
This was another episode of the For Lifers chat, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell y'all. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Uh, Be yourself.
You always say be yourself.
No, for real. Be yourself. Be the best
Yeah.
version of yourself. Take away the money. Take away the jewelry. Take away the cars. Take away the all the materialistic things, and look at yourself in the mirror if you have a mirror to look in. Because sometimes you don't have a mirror to look in, or you choose not to look in the mirror, like we talked about before. But take the time to look in yourself. Take the time to look at yourself in the mirror and understand who you are before you go out and try to be in other people's lives and try to quote unquote provide and uh, give to them in their lives. Because money don't mean nothing. Materialistic things don't mean nothing. But again, this is the For Lifers Chat. Stay tuned for the next episode. We out.